Today's video may be slightly infuriating. Louis Vuitton released two really nice collections this month. Unfortunately, one is exclusive to Seoul, Korea. The other one is exclusive to New York City. Not just New York City, but only the flagship on 57th Street. Unless you are in either of those locations, you're kind of out of luck. I will have everything time-stamped in the description box below, so if you want to skip ahead and look at one collection or the other, you can do that. Before we get into the New York and Korea exclusive collections, let's take a quick look ahead at what we can expect through the end of this year and into 2026. The next big release this year is not a collection, but rather it is the holiday packaging. My friend over on Instagram, Sarah, runs the account VVVOUIS. I never know how to pronounce her handle, so I just spell it out. She posted the first photo I saw of the holiday packaging this year, so huge shout out to her. The holiday packaging should roll out at the end of November in stores. Let us know in the comments what you think of this year's holiday packaging. The next collection that's releasing is the men's spring-summer collection. Pre-orders open around December 10th, and the collection will officially launch in January and February. There will be two separate drops for this collection. This was the India-inspired collection, of course, by the Louis Vuitton menswear director, Pharrell. This was also the collection that included the luggage and bags inspired by the Wes Anderson film Darjeeling Limited. Caleb Snell did a really great review on this collection over on his channel. I will have his video linked in my video description box down below, so you can go check out his review on this collection if you're interested in learning more about it. After the men's collection, we have some exciting stuff coming down the pike for January 2026. I have heard confirmed that there will be more Murakami pieces launching in January. This has been confirmed by sources that I have at Louis Vuitton. However, I don't have specifics on what will be included in this collection yet. We can expect to see some multicolor pieces. As I get more information on what's coming in 2026, I will, of course, keep you all updated. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my future updates. That's what we can expect to see through the end of this year and into 2026. Now, let's dive into those two exclusive collections for Seoul, Korea, and New York City. Let's start out with Seoul. Louis Vuitton is hosting a Visionary Journeys exhibition in Seoul, Korea, opening on November 29th. Unfortunately, I can't find too much information about what specifically will be at this exhibition, other than it will include an exhibition, a culinary experience, as well as a shopping experience. And that's the part that we're going to talk about today. There is a collection of items that will be released in Seoul, Korea only. Let's take a look at what will be in this collection, because I think these are some really cute pieces. We see a lot of Vivienne in this collection, as well as other illustrations and motifs relating to Korean culture. Here we are on the Korea website for Louis Vuitton. Let's take a look at what's in this collection. We have a couple of bag charms, which are very cute. Here we have a Jindo dog, which is a Korean dog breed. And we see this Jindo dog on a lot of the pieces in this collection. I will have up on screen, as we look at the pieces, the item IDs as well as the prices. I'm not going to try to convert that into any other currency because it's not available in any other country. I don't know what those rates, what those prices would convert to in US dollars. And here's the back of the charm. I think it's really cute with this nice little touch with the paw prints on the back. Here we are back on the main page. We also have a Vivienne charm. This is one of the Vivienne fashionistas, and it looks like she is holding a small purse from this collection. And here she is modeled on what looks like the Speedy 20 to me. And here's the back of her. Very cute. There is also a barrette, which I like. And then getting into the bags here, the first bag we have is the Speedy Soft 30. This looks like the standard monogram canvas Speedy Soft. It looks like they do have a really pretty pink glazing on the vachetta leather, which is an interesting touch. We have a nice key charm here, as well as some other charms on this side. Let's take a quick look at the product description. So here it says that this is in the iconic monogram canvas featuring a colorful leather strap and features multiple charms, including one inspired by the Korean Norige, a traditional Korean ornament symbolizing good luck and eternal youth. I do apologize if I mispronounced that. I'm not familiar with that term, so sorry for any mispronunciations. And we do see this throughout the collection, these same colorful charms. I do like this does have a light pink leather lining as well. And again, here is the item ID at the top of the screen. We also have an all-in BB, again with the same light pink lining and the same charm on the side. There's not a great photo of the charm, but it looks to be the same colorful bag that's on, or pouch, I should say, that's on the Speedy Soft 30. We have the Charlotte pencil pouch here with flowers, and again, Vivienne. It looks like all these pieces do also have a light pink interior lining. We have the notebook, which is one of the least expensive items in this collection, the Jane Notebook MM. Here's the back with some stamps and flowers, as well as a little tiger patchouli. And this does come with a sticker sheet as well. Here are the stickers that are included. Here we have the Vivienne statue. And then here are, you know what, let's actually go back to these white pieces in a minute. Let's finish up everything in monogram canvas first. The final bag we have in monogram canvas is the Nano Noe. And again, this has all the same motifs that we've seen earlier, but this does also include a really pretty fuchsia pink Vivienne charm on the side. Here is the item description as well. It does have the detachable name tag. The handle can be detached to transform it into a mini shoulder bag. Yeah, so this is the standard Nano Noe. Very cute. There's the back. It looks like all these pieces have the same illustrations on them. And then for the small leather goods, we have the Vivienne card holder, again with that fuchsia Vivienne on it. We also have the Rosalie coin pouch. And then scrolling up, I did skip one up here. We have the pocket. No, is that the pocket organizer? I think this is the passport cover. Let's see. Yes, this is the passport cover. And again, all the same illustrations on here. And the same light pink interior lining. Now let's look at the pieces coming in white. For bags, we have a white Speedy P9, and this is in the size 30. And the white pieces are in leather, and they do feature the Jindo dog. Here we see this is a white bag with a white leather interior as well. We see the Speedy P9 placard inside. And this has the dog on the pouch on the inside of the Speedy. And this does come with silver hardware. Let's take a quick look at the item description. It does say that this bag is in white calfskin leather with a calfskin leather trim and lambskin lining. I do not know, again, what these prices convert to in US dollars, but I would assume it's around the same price as the standard Speedy P930, probably a little bit more expensive because it is a limited edition release. And I believe that's the only bag in white. Yeah, that's the only bag in white. And then for small leather goods, again, in the same white leather with the gray monogram, we have the passport cover, and you do have the dog illustration on the bottom corner as well as inside. Let's actually take a closer look at this one. Let's scroll down for that interior picture. You know what? Let's zoom in. It's I don't know if I'm getting old, but this is still too small. Oh, it's a little puppy. Oh, that's adorable. Okay, that is really cute. That is super cute. So there's a little puppy inside. So we have the pocket organizer. We also have the passport cover and a wallet. Let's see which model wallet this is. This is the multiple wallet. And again, we have the puppy inside. Oh my God, that is so cute. That is really, really adorable. And then in addition, we have the trainers. We also have some ready to wear. We have a sweater here, the clogs, as well as a cardigan. I'm going through the ready to wear pretty quickly. We have a t-shirt. We have 2 fragrances with the animation on the fragrance bottle. Let's take a look for that. Yes. So the packaging does have illustrations as well as the bottle. For the women's fragrance, we are getting a Trop Rev. For the men's fragrance, we are getting Imagination, which I have to say, Louis Vuitton needs to start doing different fragrances in the limited editions. I'm sure they choose those 2 because they are best sellers, but it's the same fragrance in every limited edition. I hope they start cycling in some different fragrances eventually. We also have a bracelet and a necklace in the blossom motif. We have a pair of sneakerinas in burgundy, as well as another pair of sneakers with a patchouli charm on the side. These are really cute. These are the timeout sneakers. Here's a better look at the charm. And then wrapping things up really quickly, we have one silk. We have a BB bandeau. And for the high-end bags, we have a Capucine BB. This is in black Torion leather with a charm on it. I really like this because if you want the charm, you can keep the charm on the bag. If you want something a little more plain to pair with a different look, you can simply remove the charm. This is really nice. There's a pearl on the bottom and a mirror on the back side of the charm. And the inside does have a striped interior pocket similar to the pouch that we saw on the monogram canvas bags, and the back is plain. We have gold hardware. This is a very nice piece, the Capucine BB, and that is everything in the Korea exclusive collection. I would love to know what you think of this collection. Let's move on now to the New York City releases. The New York City exclusive collection is fairly small. It includes a few high-end leather bags, as well as a few bags in monogram canvas with matching small leather goods also in monogram canvas. Let's start out with the high-end bags, specifically the Speedy Soft 25. Yes, the Speedy Soft has been released in the smaller 25 size. It was previously always released in the Speedy 30 size. Now it's available in the 25. Interestingly enough, only in the flagship New York City store on 57th Street and apparently on the Louis Vuitton China website. I was poking around online. I found this bag only on the China website, and I could successfully add it to my cart in all three colors. Of course, I'm not in China. I'm in the United States, so I couldn't actually check out, but I could add all three colors to my cart on the China website. It's not even on the United States website, so I thought that was very interesting. You can get this from the New York City store, but as far as I'm aware, currently all three colors are sold out in New York. If you happen to know a client advisor at the flagship store in New York, I think you can contact them to get your name put on a wait list for this bag. If you would like a contact, DM me over on Instagram. I have a few contacts in New York, but let's take a look at this Speedy Soft 25. This is available in three colors: brown, white, and black. All three colors have gold hardware. We have the standard rolled shoulder strap that we see on the Speedy Soft 30. It does also come with a decorative metal chain. All three colors are made with a soft, supple calfskin leather, and they do have a microfiber interior lining. The monogram is printed on the bag using a triple digital printing technique. Whatever that means, that is how Louis Vuitton is describing this. So the Louis Vuitton monogram is printed on the bag, and it has a shine to it. So when you see this bag in the light, the sunlight picks up that monogram print on the bag. That's the Speedy Soft 25. I think it's a gorgeous bag. I love all the colors that Louis Vuitton chose to release this bag in. I hope they decide to produce more units of this bag. People are really, really wanting this bag, and there's just not enough to go around. I also hope they produce this in more colors and more editions. Hopefully we get a Speedy Soft 25 in canvas with the leather lining. That would be great, but at least it's a step in the right direction. I really hope we see more editions of the Speedy Soft 25 in the future. With that, let's look at the other high-end bags in the New York City exclusive collection. We have a side trunk PM that is fully beaded. Unfortunately, I don't have the price or the SKU for this bag, but again, if you're interested, contact someone at the store and they can probably let you know if it's still available. There's also a side trunk MM in mink, and the mink is in black with gold hardware. This is a really beautiful design. And for the high-end bags, we are getting another edition of the Capucine BB featuring the beaded New York City skyline. This is beautiful. This bag was released in black last year. This year, we're getting it in white Torion leather. That is the New York City Capucine BB. Moving on now to the monogram canvas bags. These are very similar to the original 57th Street collection that was released a year ago when the store on 57th Street opened. So we're seeing the same theme, right? The same motifs, but this year's collection will feature silver leather in addition to the vachetta leather. I think these designs are a little busy with the monogram canvas, vachetta leather, and silver leather, but I would love to know what you think in the comments section below. I think the silver is a little much on the bags. The interior of the bags are silver as well. I think it's a lot to take in on the bags. I think it's a little busy, but on the small leather goods, I think it works well because it's a lot smaller area of silver. So I just think it works as a nice little accent color, but I would love to know what you think. The bags coming include the Speedy Soft 30, the Nano Speedy. I don't have any photos of the inside of the Nano Speedy, unfortunately, but I believe it is silver as well, similar to on the Speedy Soft 30. And then finally, we have the Never Full MM Inside Out. I really like this Never Full MM. I love that you can wear it flipped completely inside out as a full silver Never Full. I think it works really well on the Never Full inside out. I also really love the pouch on this. I love the special New York City skyline with the Statue of Liberty. The pouch was really, really well executed on this bag. So those are all the pieces in the New York City exclusive collection. Let me know which one of these releases was your favorite, the Korea collection or the New York collection. As always, I'll leave another video up here for you to watch next, and I'll see you in the next one.